The Search for King James by Alice Kidd. Once upon a time, there were two princesses. There were two princesses sisters, Jane and Julia. One day, Jane was walking their dog called King James on the beach. They called their dog King James after their dead father. They went to a bridge. Suddenly, the bridge cracked and King James fell in the water. Jane panicked and ran to the castle for help. When she got back to her castle, she told Julia that King James had fell into the water and was lost. Julia was so upset that she went to look for King James. While she was gone, Jane called somebody to fix the bridge. A man came and fixed the bridge. When he was done, he drove his van away. Where the van was, Jane saw that Julia was holding King James. He had been found. The end.
The Special Well by Coco Abatanos. Once upon a time, there were two girls and a dog. Their names were Sally, Linda, and Spot. They were outside playing hide-and-seek by a stone well under a big old oak tree. It was summertime. They were so hot they all took a break. "I'm so hot that I think I'm going to burst," said Linda. Linda always wore dresses. She was a little mean and had a million parents. "It's crazy, isn't it?" "Hey," Sally said. "What's that button on our well?" Spot went around and sniffed it. He barked twice. "Let's go over and see," said Linda. The button was small and green. It was on the back side of the well. Linda smacked the button with a wave of her hand. Then she was gone. She got zapped to the time of the dinosaurs 70 million years ago. Sally saw her friend disappear. "I have to go save her," said Sally. She also pressed the button. She got zapped to a different place and time. She got zapped to Antarctica. While Linda was running for her life, a T-Rex was chasing her, and Sally was shivering so badly she was sure her bottom was going to freeze off. Spot was just sitting. He was sitting and waiting for the girls to come back. He walked around the well. Suddenly he saw a chipmunk. The thought of chasing a chipmunk made him wag his tail really hard. His wagging tail pressed the secret button on the well. In a flash of green light, the girls came back. They were happy to be home and together again. The end.
Reno and the Girls by Elise Costello. One day, three girls were out for a long walk. They walked and they walked. Soon they came to a pond. Shortly thereafter, a rhino appeared. He was big and gray with two white horns on his head. His name was Reno, and he demanded, "Brush my teeth, floss my teeth, scrub my back. If you don't, I'll squish you into jelly." The girls did not wish to be squished into jelly, so they did what Reno said. It was disgusting. Helen, the oldest girl, texted her mom, while the two younger girls brushed and flossed the rhino's teeth. She told her mom what happened. Helen's mom knew that rhinos run to fires to stomp them out if they see one. Helen's mom went to a little cave and made a fire. Reno smelled the smoke and ran over to the fire. He stomped it out. Meanwhile, Helen's mother used a lever to move a big stone into the mouth of the cave, trapping Reno inside. Helen, Emma, and Eliza all lived joyful lives while Reno was stuck in the cave forever. The end.
A Cure for the King by Ella Wyatt. Once upon a time, there was a king. His name was King Jake. He was ill. The fairies tried their best to help, but they could not find a cure. A fairy named Eliza said, "I will try to find a cure." So she went to her friend Squeak. Squeak was a mouse. Eliza asked, "Do you know where to find a cure for the king?" "Yes," Squeak said. "At the top of Mushroom Mountain, there's a flower that can help." "We can't get up there. The mushrooms will stop us from getting the flower," Eliza said. Squeak replied, "Get on me. I have a plan. We can bounce on them to get up there." So they went to Mushroom Mountain. They bounced on the mushrooms to get up
to get to the top. When they got to the top, they saw a beautiful small purple flower. They asked the flower, whose name was Chloe, if they could have a petal. Chloe asked, "Why do you want my petal?" "We need your petal because the king is sick," Eliza replied. Chloe said, "In that case, yes, you can have a petal." They went back home and gave the King Jake the medicine. He was cured. King Jake threw a party for Eliza and Squeak. There were balloons and a 5-layer cake. The end.
The Mean Queen by Maddie Albus. One day, Stevie ate a bit of a Transformer toy. He ate the part that made the toy transform. It made him transform. Stevie's sister got scared and went to the queen. The queen was mean. The girls asked, "Could you please help us?" "Sure, if you will be nice to me. I am mean because I don't have any friends. If you will be my friend, I'll help you." "Sure, we will be your friend," said the girls. The queen helped the girls. Stevie changed back to normal. The girls kept their promise. The queen saw that helping people was a good way to make friends, and she helped people from that day on. The end.